I can't speak to the forearm issue. I thought tonight his stuff was good. There were some 94s, 93s with the fastball, and just some mislocation. The changeup to Arenado just kind of changed that cut back, and the fastball to Reynolds just didn't get high enough. And those guys, they were taking good at bats against him tonight. All night, it seemed like it was a struggle for him to navigate through the lineup. 70 pitches, something like that, through 2 innings. It was a stressful couple innings for him.
How much does this help or hinder the decision that you have with him moving forward?
It's one start, and Hyun-Jin's had a tremendous year up to this point. So it's one of those things that we've got some tough decisions to make. So you never want to think that it's one start that kind of determines a player's postseason fate. And we're going to look at the recency, also what he's done, and really what makes sense for all of us. So he's had a great year, and I don't think that this outing takes anything away from him.
So you take a look at the whole body of work versus what's going on recently?
I think with every player, I think that we've got to kind of take the short and the long view and make a decision. And we've got some tough ones, but again, Hyun-Jin's had a great year. And like I said, I don't know if the forum had anything to do with it today. So I'm sure he can answer that.
What did Bettis do so well?
I think with Bettis, we know him. He changed speeds. He worked to both sides of the plate. When he's getting the two-seamer down the zone, he put the ball on the ground a lot. And I think for us to get the ball in the air, especially in this ballpark, better things can happen. But we really didn't get a whole lot of good swings off him, and he was in control.
What are the challenges as you come in here, already a division winner, facing a team that's still trying to get into the playoffs?
Well, obviously those guys are continuing to fight for their lives, and but I believe that our guys are ready to win a baseball game. We are prepared to win today. They came out, got on us early, and stayed on us. But I think you can't walk guys in this ballpark. I think that's one thing. Giving free passes, and you can't give up outs. So when you do those two things and you get guys like them that can get the ball to the ballpark, it's a tough combo. But they're playing with some urgency, which is good.
From an unwritten rule standpoint, was Castro kind of in a weird spot there, down 8 runs, like in terms of stealing a base?
Yeah, that was one of those where I just wanted to get him on the baseball field, and so any one of those guys got on base, I wanted him to just kind of touch the bases. So yeah, definitely an unwritten rule. No thought of stealing a base there.
Dave, Rockies is your one of the potential matchup against the Phillies, and you pitch not that good against them. So is it affect your decision when they are coming to the series?
Well, I know 2 of his outings here haven't been ideal, and probably 2 of his worst outings of the season. I think even maybe the one at home against these guys, I recall, wasn't probably a great one. So, you look at this year, and I can recall 3 now that he really hasn't pitched well against these guys. And right now, we don't know the opponent, but we know that when he is throwing the baseball well, he's still getting guys out. But there is something to be said for these guys, maybe having his number this season.
Colorado seemed to have the number of Clayton Kershaw as much as any team could, I guess. The challenges for him in this ballpark pitching.
I think that it's for him, and I've talked to him, it's more of out pitching the other pitcher. And this ballpark, it is what it is. And he's had plenty of outings here, and he's pitched well here, and maybe not as well as he'd have liked. But the goal is to out pitch the other guy and to win the game. So that's his mindset, and I know that however long he goes tomorrow, that's what he's going to do.